Hello everybody, welcome to the Joel Show, where today I review LEGO Star Wars Set 75214 Anakin's Jedi Starfighter with 247 pieces. Hello everybody, I'm Joel Homie, your guys' host for today's video, where I review LEGO Star Wars Set 75214 Anakin's Jedi Starfighter with 247 pieces, recommended for ages 7 to 12. Now, this video will be following the same guidelines that my recent review videos have been following, starting with a box overview and then a unboxing in this case, and then we will look at the amount of steps in the instruction manual, a time-lapse speed build, and then we'll take a nice look at the completed product once it is finished. Now, as you can see here, the set on Target.com here is actually retailing for about $16 retail price, and that varies from about $16 to, at max, about 25 roughly. 20 to 25 is the max that I have found it for on different websites. But anyway, with that being said, with the retail price being shown there, as you can see, it is not a very expensive set. But now we can go ahead and get into the box overview, and then we'll go ahead and move into the unboxing, and then we'll follow the steps that I had discussed earlier. So yeah, let's go ahead and start up here at the front. So as usual, off to the top and mid left corner, we have the set information, LEGO Star Wars, and as I said, everything over there. Disney, got the nice visual there in the center. Choking hazard, obviously, and here it displays all the figures. So here we've got Anakin Skywalker, aka the earlier version of Darth Vader, and then here we've got R2-D2, and then up here in the top right, we've got some nice visuals of some Star Wars characters. Here is a nice pause and read shot of the top. And here is the bottom with your proof of purchase there on the bottom right. And then here is my right side. And then here is my left side. And then here on the back of the box, we've got some more visuals of the set and some different things that you can do, like flip out the landing gear and then shoot some stud shooters that are mounted onto, some studs. And then here you can it shows that you can open up the cockpit window to let the pilot out. In this case, it is Anakin Skywalker. So to open this, all you're going to need is something sharp, which for today's video, I will be using my Ozark Trail multi-purpose tool here with the knife extended, as you can see there. So all you have to do is look at either the left or right side and cut the two pieces of tape, and then you can open these flaps as usual, and you can go ahead and dump out the contents. And then at this point, if you like, you can go ahead and throw the box away, but for me, I will be keeping it because I like collecting the boxes. So it looks like the total amount of steps here in our instruction manual for this set is going to come out to a grand total of about 94 steps, as you can see there. We have 3 bags, so here this is 2, here we have 3 and 1, and then here is our sticker sheet right there. Now let's go ahead and get into the speed build. And here we are with the finished LEGO Star Wars Set 75214 Anakin's Jedi Starfighter with 247 pieces, recommended for ages 7 to 12. So let's go ahead and start by taking a nice overview of the figures, starting with what technically isn't a figure, but it is R2-D2. So here you can see the printing is nice and crisp as usual for LEGO standards by today. And then this, it's just the usual R2-D2, nothing too awfully special here. He has the what you can call torso printing on the front that does carry on to the dome, that does do the full 360. Don't have any weird lines down the side, so that's nice. So as you can see, all the detailing right there, if I can get that to focus. And then he has his 2 adjustable legs on either side. So there is R2-D2, And then here is Anakin Skywalker. So as you can see, once again, nice crisp detailing on the waist area, the legs, and then also the main torso. So you can see that this printing does show sort of his clothing and then his belt that carries down into the waist, and then the detailing from the waist does carry down into sort of like his robe that would be going around his legs, and then some of that torso printing does carry on to the back. No rear or side leg printing and no side arm printing, but he does in fact have an alternate face. So here you can see this is sort of like his just smirked face, like when he's out doing like a mission or something like that. And then here on the other side is sort of like his mean face, sort of reminding me of when he has the high ground and you know, when he's turning into Darth Vader and stuff like that. But anyway, with that being said, he does have a lightsaber, which is of course blue because this is Anakin. And then those are the two figures that you get with this Lego set. And now we can go ahead and take a look at the ship. Now I'm going to be referring to the front and back of this in sea vessel terms. So this will be referred to as the bow, and this will be referred to as the stern. So the stern is the back and the bow is the front. So I'll go ahead and start at the bow, and then we'll move our way around to the stern by looking at the right and left side. And now usually this would be called in sea vessel terms the port and the starboard, but I will just be calling them left and right side. So let's go ahead and start here at the bow. So as you can see here, we have the detailing carrying down with both colors of actual bricks, as well as some stickers. Like you can see, we have two stickers right there, and then this does carry on to where R2-D2 is stuck right there. So you can see we have the cylinder 2x2 stud right there, sort of like a jumper turned into a cylinder shape or circular shape, and then R2-D2 can stick right there and do all the computer functions of the ship. And then moving back, this is the cockpit, so you can see here that we can open up the window, and then that is where our control panel is. We have the targeting system, it looks like, and some other controls for speed and, you know, altitude and stuff like that for the vessel. And then flipping the window down, it does blend in nicely back here, like you've got a headrest and stuff like that. And then, as you can see, as I had said, the detail does carry around with the stickers, sort of showing the detailing running down. So we've got some worn paint and stuff like that running down to the little tip of the ship. And then this, the sort of general shape does carry on to the bottom with some of these inverted sort of slopes, I guess you could call them. They're not slopes, but they're more or less like an inverted curve. But anyway, moving it to what would be the left side to me right now. So this is where one of our mounted stud shooters is. So this does have one of the two loaded little green studs. These are see-through, like lime green. And then you do get some spare rounds if I can grab them. You can see there we have what looks like, I think, yeah, that's 5 spare rounds, including these two, so that is a grand total of 7, if my math is right. And then right here, you can see that we do have the Republic symbol right there, if that's right. I'm not exactly sure. Please correct me if I'm wrong. And then you can see we have some ventilation moving back here on this left wing / sort of, I'm not exactly sure what to call this because the whole entire ship does share the whole entire shape of this. And then moving back to the stern, we can see that one of the two engines is right here. So you can see this assembly is attached invertedly down there, right? Well, I'll just take one of the engines off. As you can see, that has a inverted connector right there, and then it just connects to the bottom of the, once again, sort of wing. I'm not exactly sure what these would be called in this case, but we do have two of the thrusters or engines, whichever you want to call them. And then we do have a rear fin that does once again blend in with the detailing. And then here on the sides, once again, we have a variation of stickers and actual molding colors for the pieces that show the detail together. So you can see here, back here on the rear fin, we have some stickers right there as well with the Republic logo. Once again, if I'm wrong, please correct me. And then here on the other side, it does share perpendicular to the other side. And then, once again, the shape does carry down sort of nicely. It's sort of rigid and, blocky back here, but whatever. You're not going to be looking at the back very often. You're going to be holding this and flying around. But, or you can be displaying this, I don't really know. But, here on the bottom of the, vessel, we have the landing gear, which this is the only one that flips out. So you can see here that this is on a clip system, so you can move this down and then you can adjust the actual foot. And then this rear section of the ship does also have the sort of back half, which is just a static piece. You cannot move it or adjust it. The only one adjustable, once again, is the one towards the bow of the vessel. And then that, as I had said, that rear foot does carry the weight so that it stays flat at all times, whereas just to show, when this front foot is down, it does just lean forward a little bit. And then just to show, last but not least, we'll go ahead and put Anakin in. I'll see if he fits with his lightsaber. I might have to take it off, otherwise he's going to be cutting up the window. Well, never mind, we'll just smush the lightsaber in with him. Don't do any, like hardcore flying, otherwise your lightsaber might cause some head damage, or just turn it off. But anyway, with that being said, that is the Joel Hummy Show review of Lego Star Wars set 75214, the Anakin's Jedi Starfighter with 247 pieces, recommended for ages 7 to 12. If you guys enjoyed the video,